Ciera Jevae, a Richmond native serving her community as an artist educator, a healer, poet laureate, writer, activist, and scholar. She represents her ancestors and shines lights in life experiences of divinity in Black women and girls through poetry and performance. She is the published author of her new collection of poems, Onto Ivy's Reef, as well as the author of two chapbooks, Testimonies of Richmond and Incarcerated Words. She obtained her BA in sociology and her MFA in writing.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ciera Jevae. I am a spoken word artist and the poet laureate of Richmond, California. And I'm super excited to be sharing this poem with you all in honor of Fannie Lou Hamer, who was born on October 6, 1917. And she holds several different titles, but just to name a few, she was a civil rights activist, she was a women's rights activist, and she was the co-founder of the Freedom Democracy Party, as well as a part of SNCC, which is the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee. So just in those couple of things alone, this was somebody who was deeply driven by the community and believed that the power remained within the community to change the things around us. So when I think about movements and activism in 2021 in this very bizarre world, she is someone that I want to center and to bring into all of these spaces. So I hope you all like this piece. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine all the time. Oh, yeah. Ain't nobody like Fannie, like a hard fist that blooms, hands bruised from cotton picking, a mind that sings the blues, a heart that pumps and pumps and pumps for us, like a black woman, all brick house and weary, keeping a gospel song loaded in her throat to help the people cope. Fannie is the kind of woman who survived a jumping in a jail cell by men that she could have birthed, and still she will burst into a brawl for them. And did I mention, Fannie is the kind of woman who stares racism down like a barrel of a gun without ever flinching. Fannie is the kind of woman who believes in the power of the people, the power of our voices, the power in our choices. She lived her life fighting. Fannie never got to be a mother. She underwent a surgery to remove a cyst when white doctors performed a forced sterilization. When they can't break our bones, they shoot for our spirit. They have always tried to erase us, to shut us up, to silence us. But here is a world of a woman that refuses to bow down after being beaten, disrespected by presidents, witnessing a lynching. There is nothing more that white supremacy can do. She spent so much of her life trying to register to vote, would never take no for an answer. She ran and lost, ran, got disqualified, ran and ran again in 1968. She was finally recognized as an official delegate from Mississippi at the National Democratic Party convention. Can't nobody tell me nothing about Fannie, about her fight and fury, how she was the spirit of ancestors reincarnated, a black goddess so loved and hated in 1969. She founded the Freedom Farm Cooperative that grew to 680 acres, giving black folks land that they could own. This from a woman who lived on a plantation, This from a woman denied the right to learn, to feel, and to mourn. This, a woman, an ancestor, a fighter, a legacy all on her own. She once said, sometimes it seemed like to tell the truth today is to run the risk of being killed. But if I fall, I'll fall 5 feet 4 inches forward into the fight of freedom. I'm not backing off. Hmm. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine all the time. Oh, yes. Ashe. Thank you for joining us for Cancer Brava in celebration of Women's History Month. I want to thank Brava for Women in the Arts. So please visit their website to see upcoming events and to make a donation to support this phenomenal organization at www.brava.org. Thank you so much.